Yeah, it's recording. All right. This was the first dude on the list, man. Sam Hose, Hose. Was last name spelled like that. He was from Georgia, right near Atlanta, I think. Georgia, I think it was 1899, man. And here's what really happened. You know, they said he raped a woman, white woman. Murdered her husband and raped her. I think he was caught by the husband raping her, or was in it the husband tried to come in there and help, and then whatever, and he killed the husband. Here's what really happened, man. They say that he was owed, his boss man owed Sam a little bit of money, man, and Sam had not been at work for a while, a few days. He'd been having some problems, with his mother. He'd been real sick and shit. He missed a lot of days, and the boss man was a little bit upset about it. So I think what he was going to do is to punish instead of firing Sam, he was just going to keep his money, man, from him, man, to punish him for not showing up for a few days, He was going to get that out of him, and Sam won't hear him, man, because, he needed the money for his mom's and shit. His mom's really sick and shit. So, they got into a little bit of argument and everything, and anyway, some people try to say, the boss man tried to say, that Sam was wanting an advance. Yeah, he wanted like an advance on his money and shit, so he kept his mom. He needed some. Hey, your boss man, hit me up front, something. You know what I mean? No, it wasn't even like that. He was trying to get what he already owed him. So he went to the house, man, and they got into a heated argument, man. And dude went for his gun. His boss went for his gun, and when he did, I guess there was like an axe. Cutting wood was the thing back then. Axe or a hatchet or something. He grabbed it, slung it, boom, got him right. Killed the man, killed him, got him, man, and then he took off running through the woods and shit for like 2 days. They looked at him, so the papers and shit, around there, they was writing it up like, it was a rape of a white woman, and, and the man called and ran and tried to help his wife, and he killed the motherfucker, and all this shit, and pretty much all they were doing, the papers, all they were doing was, and in church, they passed them around in church, the information and shit from church to church, and what they wanted to do, they wanted to get together a lynch mob. Because they didn't want him to go to trial, because, see, I think they already knew that the guy there was bullshit, right? So they didn't want to take the trial. They wanted him lynched right then for raping that woman and killing that dude when he tried to save his wife, right? So there was no trials. There was no trials and shit like this. They never went to trial. There was just assumption. They always assumed the motherfucker was guilty. And the lynchings were always, the only difference in the lynchings from each one was, matter of fact, maybe what they had done, but the only real difference was the torture. The amount of torture they suffered. And, it was almost like someone to do the most grossest shit, more than the next, man. So they got a group together, about 200 people, man. And you never seen people coming from outside, goddamn motherfucking, the place it was at, right outside Georgia, Atlanta and shit, to see us, or coming out of Atlanta 1 or something like that. Anyway, it was a spectacle, man. Over 200 people and shit eventually showed up, and they motherfucking, they strung him up in the tree and shit, man, and they had wood, man, soaked in kerosene, and they soaked the wood in the kerosene, and then they put him in oil, like vegetable oil, oil all over his body, they took a blowtorch, man, and fried him in pieces and this shit, and they cut his goddamn toes and his fingers off, they cut his dick off, his balls, and threw it to the crowd, and some of his bones they made in little pieces and threw it out to the crowd and watched them fight over souvenirs, man. Oh yeah, and before rigor mortis, he said, he was still up. They cut him up because they wanted to get it not damaged, I think. Anyway, then you had to cook them a black barbecue is what they started calling it. Anyway, the heart and the liver was cut in pieces and thrown out to the crowd too and shit. But one piece of the heart was the person that done the lynching was bragging he was going to go to the Capitol. You know what I'm saying? Up to the Capitol and give it, and personally hand deliver the governor of Georgia a piece of that fucking heart. And all the governor had to say about it was, well, Lord, and called the dude's name and said, that must be one of the most diabolical lynchings in the annals of all crime. Most gruesome and something else. Most diabolical in the annals of all crime when it comes to lynching, motherfuckers, man. Nobody got in trouble for none of that shit. They didn't need masks, they didn't need the hoods on. They got in to do it, it was just the way it was, man. So that's Sam Host, man. Guess what? All he did was want to get his money that was owed to him that the motherfucker was trying to hold back. I just had a motherfucker do me like that last summer. Or about a half a year to maybe a year ago. Man, no all my life, man. This motherfucker would not pay me, man. He owed me a little bit of money, shit, and he was dragging ass with it, right? So he tells me when he says, well, I got the money, but I'm not going to give you all of it because you've really aggravated, well, your wife really, well, she ain't my wife, but my baby's mama, he didn't know the difference, had really aggravated him a lot, kept asking him for that money every day after the day he didn't have it because we needed it like that, man. It was near Christmas. It was near Christmas, dude. And he got mad because she called him too much and asked him so much that he wasn't gonna work with no more, and that he wasn't gonna pay me all my money because my baby's mama had aggravated him about him paying me what he owed me. That's a goddamn true story. And Dennis knows it is. Goddamn it, Junior, you know it is. That's a fucking thing. But hey, I can believe that shit. They treat him like that, no doubt. No fucking doubt in my mind. And you know, then the woman, hey, the wife, she was trying to tell him, man, before they even burnt the motherfucker, she was telling him, hey, man, he didn't rape me. He didn't even see me. I saw he came to get his money that my husband owed him. Because we had talked about it. I said, you really need to pay him? He was like, fuck, I'm not paying him. You know, because he laid out some days. He's lucky I don't fire his goddamn black ass. You know what I mean? Yeah. Just to teach him a lesson. Then he came and gets got his money, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like that. And it wasn't nothing like that. With the wife wasn't even see, white girl, she wasn't even in the picture at all. No, he was not having an affair with her. No, they were not doing nothing. It was nothing like that. Nothing like that. Nothing. Nothing. And they knew it. And they knew we weren't going to get a trial. He ain't going to get, we can't kill a goddamn Negro today without goddamn making some shit up on him. Self-defense, he never got a chance. But that's the first one, man. There's like 100 and something coming, man. And some of them might group together. But we're going to get, hey, man, Sam Hose, H-O-S-E. He's not the first victim, but on my list of what I'm going through, man, first victim, man, for as far as I'm concerned, that I've really, you know, and a white woman that he raped, that he didn't even rape, and the white woman said he didn't rape her and want nothing even about none of that kind of shit. Nothing like that. They made the shit up, and the governor said, well, what a diabolical plan that was to get that Negro up out of here. Give me a piece of his heart. And golly, man, I ain't seen nothing like that in the annals of all crime. That was just pure disgusting and barbaric. All right, peace, man. I'm out of here, man. Look, man, got another video probably coming tomorrow or something, man. Anyway, yo, yeah, man. Sam Hose, H-O-S-E, from Georgia. 1899, man, 1899. That was one of them, man. Like I said, it was 100 and something on my last video. There's supposed to be like almost 4,000. Some, I don't know, man. I'm gonna try to give me as many of them as I can, man. But y'all take care, man. Peace out, man. I'm out.